morning.
Morning. I'm Sean Patrick Dorsey.
And I'm Jennifer Lopez Dorsey, and welcome to People, Places, and Things, where we talk about whatever we want. And today we're going to talk about the pros and cons of working out at home and joining a gym. And this came about because we were talking to a really good friend of ours last night who was contemplating what should he do. And so we kind of gave him the ins and outs of why we do what we do. We actually do both. And that's basically because we live in Canada and our weather is horrible here in the winter. Sometimes it's so bad that getting on the road is really dangerous in the morning because of black ice or major snowstorm and blizzard. So it's nice for us to have the option to work out at home. So home gym, pros and cons, I would say it's right there, and you don't have to travel on the road, so that's a bonus.
Money, you save a ton of money.
Yeah, you can save a lot of money. You're not putting out a monthly fee.
You do have to spend a bit of money in order to get started to buy some equipment, but over the long term, it's a cheaper option.
Yeah, and also, you know, if you're frugal, like we're very frugal, and I love a deal. So I went on Kijiji. You can go on other buy and sell groups on the internet, and you can buy used equipment. So everything we own is used, and which is better for the environment as well. What other pros? Home gym.
Time. You don't spend time traveling to the gym, traveling back.
Yeah.
And it's easy to get caught up when you go to a gym to be part of the social aspect.
So that, well, we'll get to that. So the negative about a home gym, or the cons, would be it's really hard to keep yourself motivated. You have nobody to be accountable to. Maybe you're just new and you're not really sure what to do. So, you know, sometimes going to a gym is nice because you meet people that can teach you different things, different moves. So we love both, and I'm not going to say one is better for the other. You decide what's better for you. We do both. So pros and cons of joining a gym. Pros are, well, let's talk about the cons and we'll talk about the pros. Cons would be, it can be expensive. An average gym membership now ranges anywhere from $50 to $100 a month, which is crazy. I remember when we used to be members of a gym, and actually the gym we're a member of now, it's $30 a month. That's $1 a day. That's awesome. So if you can find a gym, you know, you don't need anything fancy. That's the other thing, is there's all these gyms that are like, you know, $1 a day or $10 a month, some of them, and they're open 24 hours, and they're cheaper because they don't have staff and their overhead isn't as high. So it's not to say that they're worse than other gyms, but the one we go to is great. It has a ton of equipment. It's open 24 hours a day. We love that. So we can go every morning. You know, it's 6:15 a.m., 6:14 right now to be exact, and we just got done our workout, and now we're going to go home and get ready for the day. So cons of working out at a gym, socially, you can get stuck, right?
Well, it can be, you can get caught talking to everyone and not working out. Next thing you know, you've got 2 or 3 hours in the gym when you've wanted to be in and out in 45 minutes, which for me, I don't like to. I like to be in and out.
Yeah.
Put my headphones on, get my workout done, and go home. You know, say hi, don't be rude, but just get out.
Yeah. And so yeah, I guess those are the negatives of going, or cons of going to a gym, is the travel time. It can be expensive. You can get caught socializing. But the pros of going to a gym, the reason why I love going to a gym is the social. So it's great for my business. I can network, but also I meet people that teach me things. So I've learned a lot of new exercises just from, you know, asking questions to some of the trainers in the gym, or the guys that have been going for a long time that are, you know, in really good shape. I'll just ask them what they're doing, and I've learned a lot that way. I also love that our gym's 24 hours, so literally we can go whenever we want. And having to go on the road, when you say, it makes us more accountable, right?
Yep. I like to go and look at what's in the gym because I get bored of looking at myself at home.
Watches my butt. This morning I was like, can you help me? And he's just like staring at my butt. But it is, you know, the other thing that we love the most, I would say, is it's a date for us. Every morning we have a date.
Yeah.
Just the two of us. We get to hang out, and we really, really love it. Oh, Vanessa's on. Oh, we're amazing motivators. Okay, so I'm going to tell you something about motivation. Motivation doesn't exist. We may inspire you, which is awesome, and that is totally what we want to do, is inspire you to get moving. But Okay, I just read this book. It's called The 5-Second Rule. If you guys haven't read it, get your hands on it. It's fantastic. So where it talks about within 5 seconds, your brain can talk you out of doing anything. So if you're sitting there and you start to hesitate even for a millisecond, you will talk yourself out of it. And it's for big things and for little things. So for example, if you can't get out of bed in the morning and the alarm goes off and you just keep hitting snooze, 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 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, jump out of bed. You know, or you're like, oh, I don't want to go to that yoga class, I'm too tired, and you start talking yourself out of it and giving yourself all these excuses. Oh, I'll do it later. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, jump on that impulse to do it. I'm gonna go to the gym, gonna grab my shoes and head out the bag. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. So try that, read that book. It's very, very beneficial. But pros and cons, joining a gym or working out at home, both are fantastic. We love variety. We do both. You know, you got to do what works best for you. But if you get a membership or you buy equipment, commit to using it. That's the key. Don't spend all this money if you're not going to use it. Really commit. And if you need an accountability partner, great. If you want to hire a trainer to keep you accountable, do it. Do whatever you got to do to stay on track.
Listen, one last thing before we go. The pros of going to a gym for me, this is where I met my wife.
Aw, he's so romantic.
You know, how can I ever say going to a gym is a bad thing when you go there and you meet somebody?
I'll tell you, this was my pickup line. He was working out and doing a bench press, and I was like, that guy's hot. I want to go talk to him. So I walk up to him and I said, hey, do you need a spotter? He's like, okay. I couldn't have helped him if my life depended on it, but you know, here we are 14 years later. 14 years?
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
Close enough.
14 years, 13 years married,
Does
15 years
really
we've been
count
together.
after 10?
Yeah, you could totally meet the love of your life at the gym. You just never know. So we hope that we have inspired you to get moving and to do something. You don't even need to own equipment. You could just get moving at home and use your body weight. There's lots of great exercises. There's lots of videos on YouTube. Just get moving and get healthy. That's our point. So we hope you have a great day.
Later.
And think of 5 things that you're grateful for and 2 reasons you're grateful for each, and write them down and look at them often, and the abundance will come pouring into your life and it will be truly incredible. So we hope you have a great day. Until next time, see you later.
See ya.